Good morning, my dear student. Today, you see the next class means next chapter. The name of the chapter is the force and laws of motion, and the topic is the force. So, what is force? You know it from your previous class, and that is the actual definition for the force. When you see in the class 9, so many reference books are there, 3 or 4 lines. Those are not the definition of the force. Those are the effect of force. Suppose you see from your previous class, force is the push or pull on an object is the force. Push or pull. Push or pull on an object is called the force. When we try to push it, when we try to pull it, you know it. With the help of the external effort, that means the force, that means you create some force on that object. Due to this force, the object will be pushed or the pulled. Suppose one definition from your reference books, or you see it, the force is a physical quantity which causes or tends to cause a motion in an object, is a rest or change, or tends to change the direction of motion of the moving object, or changes or tends to change the size and shape of an object, or tends to change the speed of an object. Force is denoted by the F. So many words are there. Sentence also 3 or 4 lines. The force is a physical quantity which causes or tends to cause a motion of an object at rest, or changes or tends to change the direction of motion of the moving object. What is the meaning of those words? Tends to change a motion in an object at rest. Means this object is at rest. If you change it means object is at rest, you change the state, that means the motion. So certain amount of force you apply on that object. That means a physical quantity you apply on that object. Due to this physical quantity, the rest object try to in motion. Or changes or tends to change the direction of motion. Direction means if the object is moving in this direction, you see the object changes this direction. That means a certain obstacle or guard is there. So you apply the brake, speed is decreased, and the object is moving this direction. Means you apply on that object is certain physical quantities. That is the force. Due to this force, the object changes direction or tends to change the size and shape of the object. That means if you consider an elastic material object, if you apply the force on that object, the object size will be changed or shape will be changed. You know it? Or tends to change the speed of an object. Speed of an object. That means suppose you are moving in this on that road, with a speed, suppose 10 meter per second, 10 meter per second. Another object strike on you. That time your velocity will be changed, speed will be the change. So due to this physical quantity, the direction or the velocity of that object will be changed. This physical quantity is the force. So from your previous class, you must be remember it. Push or pull on an object is called the force. But those are the effect of force. Means those are the effect of force. You apply the physical quantity on that object. Due to this physical quantity, the object changes state, changes shape and size, changes velocity. So many activities are there. Okay. So you know it. How many types of force? One is the balanced force, another is the unbalanced force. One is the balanced force, another is the unbalanced force. Balanced force. Means, you know it, the tug of war, from the student side and from the teacher side. When both forces are same, the object is at rest, means at its original position. Any side the force is more, the object is direction will be that side. Means, you know it from your school activities, from your school games. This type of force is the balanced force. If the algebraic sum of all the forces on that object will be 0, then that type of forces are called the balanced force. Means this side and that side, two forces are there. If you see, the sum of the two forces is equal to that force is the, according to the vector method, this is the resultant force in that direction and this is the opposite direction of that resultant force. So that value is minus. So if you consider it, sum of the all forces are 0, that time that forces is balanced force. Means if you consider this point, those are the outgoing and this is the incoming. So means this force is on that object and due to this force, so those are divided in this. So this forces is equal to the this plus that. Means the sum of all the forces are 0, then that is the balanced force. If the algebraic sum of all the forces are not 0, that time it will be the unbalanced force. It will be the unbalanced force. You know, so many examples are there. So definition from your previous class, balanced force and unbalanced force, and so many examples also you know it. And next day, I also discuss for your laws of motion by the Newtons. So I am waiting for the next class. Any doubt? You will come through your e-portal. Thank you, my dear student.